Intense Wizardry, presented by Yokos. Intense Wizardry is a top-down sorcery game where you play a wizard in a sci-fi setting. The levels are always randomly generated, so no two games are ever the same. Currently, the game has no sound in it, but there are a lot of spells to toy around with, and there's much more to come. So let's go ahead and check it out. Alright, so arrows and WASD. Let me just make sure. Yep, no controller for this one. No problem. I always like doing top-down shooters more with keyboard anyway. Fireball. Shoot a fireball that says enemies on fire. So it looks like I have the spells up here, but I only have one. Okay, and it looks like it's left mouse button, middle mouse button, and right mouse button to do different ones. Alright, so let's see. Who are these guys? Pyromancer. Fireproof. Instead of catching fire, triggers a set of spells. Spells trigger on burning enemies, on damaging enemies, on not catching fire, and on taking damage. Neat. So I could become a pyromancer, which is what I look like by default. You might want to have a placeholder, like really just standard everyday guy, like that you look like when you start off, just to keep it like a blank slate. Necromancer. On death goes to limbo. From limbo has a chance to revive spells. Has a chance to revive. Spells trigger on summoning an ally, on killing an enemy, on damaging, and taking damage. Dying and taking damage. Ugh, I cannot read today. Anyone else I can play? Nope. Okay, we're going to go with the Pyromancer because blow stuff up. Well, I'm already the Pyromancer, so I guess that'll work. So up here I see I have my health and I have my mana. My manly mana. And what is this? Is that a treasure chest? That's a big old treasure chest. What is this? Wall Blaster. A wall spontaneously explodes. Okay. Clock blocker, I love it. Slow down time. Looks like these are consumables? No, they're level 1, just like my fireball, because that's definitely not consumable. So I can make walls blow up? What? Let me see this. Another chest already. What's this? Cold feet, freeze the ground around you. So that didn't replace any spells or anything. That's good. Alright, let's try this. That's the wall breaker, I think? What about the clock blocker? Awesome name, by the way. I love it. Oh, there we go. Slow down that time. Okay, note to self. Fire does not deal much damage to lights. Good to know. How about... Oh, okay. Oh, it explodes against a wall randomly. Is it the one I'm pointing at? Yeah, it's wherever I'm pointing. So if I get an enemy up against a wall, I can blow them the hell up. Nice. In the meantime, though, I think fireballs are the best way to go. Very nice. Nice little DOT. That's damage over time for you non-attained. I like that you just gave me some spells immediately. This was something that I've seen in other games, other roguelikes, where you just give one chest immediately guaranteed in the first room to give you some goodies to play around with. That way, no matter how the levels go, you're always going to have something new to play with every single time. Scroll wheel. Select spells, E, inventory, and rearrange spells. I like the way you're doing the tutorial system here because it can work on every randomized level pretty easily, I would think. You're doing them in the corridors, so that works out pretty well. Alright, let's see. So, E to rearrange my spell. So I got Cold Feet, freeze the ground around you. I'm going to replace my my Wall Blaster with that. And what's all this about? Spells here trigger when you hit an enemy. Oh, no kidding! Oh, that's cool. So you can mix and match the hell out of spells here. So, let me get this straight. If I hit an enemy, and I put this in here, then you're telling me that it's going to cast freeze around me. Oh, is that if I... No, when I burn an enemy. So this one's going to be when I hit an enemy. Let's try that. I wonder if it's going to... Oh, is it going to go on me or on them? Because that can be cool either way. This is really cool, dude. I love it. This is some nice customization. Zap the nearest enemy. So whenever I set an enemy on fire, I'm going to zap them. Let's see. I like this a lot. Tab for map. Very simple. I would recommend a third map option where it will actually disappear the map. Like if you can do tab toggling for your map, because it could be a little just like in the way up there. Even on the top right, I think it'd probably be better there. But that's just my suggestion. Let's take a look. So I gotta say, according to the developer, I understood that perfectly, which means to me, this game has wonderful conveyance of its means. Very nice. At least as far as I'm concerned. Wait, what? Did I just fall? Okay, that must have been a little bug. Whatever. This game has wonderful conveyance because I was able to very instantly understand what was going on. Okay, so I kind of wish that the freeze spell casted on them when I hit them, But, of course, that could end up being really OP really quickly. But this is cool. Alright, I'm just getting straight up shot by this dude. That's just mean, man. Let's see if we can slow down time. Not really. There we go. Neat. The cold feet effect was working quite nicely there. Looks like the... I'm not sure what's happening there with the jittering. I'm guessing that's a bug. Okay. Now, it seems a little tough putting me up against enemies immediately that can shoot me instantaneously. Maybe I just don't have the right spells to deal with this, or maybe I'm just approaching this all wrong. But it seems to me that's a really tough way to start somebody out on level 1. They might be better reserved for future levels. Because look at me, I'm 34 health. That ain't good. Does cold feet affect me too? I can't tell. This is really cool, I gotta say. So let me look at what spells I got here. I can slow down time when I set people on fire. Let's put that in there too. It's better than triggering it because triggering it costs a lot of mana. And as far as I can tell, mana doesn't cost me anything basically to have those in there. Now, I'm not sure why that is still up there, that fireball tooltip. That could probably have gone away a while back. Alright, so I'm not going to keep... I'm going to switch this up. Instead of cold feet on attack, I'm going to do zap on attack. Just makes more sense. When I set an enemy on fire, that's probably a better time for cold feet. Or I could just do both. Ooh, what do we got? More goodies. Lots of spells. Wow. For an early access game, or rather I should say an alpha. A lot of spells. Orb of Beats. Shoot a damaging orb that follows you. Ooh, I like that. Let's do that when we set people on fire. Screw it. Let's do that when I hit somebody. Fly over boxes. Okay, that seems like it's better served as a situational thing. I'm going to find a use for this wall breaker one, though. Alright, so let's see if we can find some more enemies. Even more treasure. Was that another cold feet? So I see I have 3. Is that leveling it up and actually making it do more? Because that's pretty cool if that's what it's doing. It's a roguelike, so cold feet doesn't affect you at all. Good to know. Oh, wow. That zap thing. Oh, wow. These dudes that follow me around. Oh, wow. Their guns. Their guns are better. Ah! Stop that. It hurts. Okay, I think he's dead. Yep, definitely dead. I like the way that the enemies are casting light. Oh, and bullets, and teleporting. Why do I keep teleporting? Terrifying. It's like lag, but I'm in a single-player game. Evil, evil lag. You follow me everywhere I go. No, set on fire more. I gotta say, I really like the idea of the combining spells based on their effects and how they, work out. So let's see, what else can I do here? So, whenever I take damage, I can have a spell activate. Let's have that one for the slow time spell. That seems to make the most sense. And what else can I do here? Flying. Not really. Like I said, that's more situational than anything. And, of course, Fireball. I'm going to need that to, start casting spells in the first place, so let's keep that where it is. Oh, no! I'm so close to dead. Lag, stop it! No, I died. Oh, well. Very cool game. All right, before we... Oh, wait. Did I... Oh, no, it's just a new room. Nice. All right, so let's see. Pyromancer and Necromancer again. We're going to take the Necromancer this time, see what's up. So I can summon a zombie to fight my enemies. Oh, and look at that. Their health just degrades over time. That's a nice timer. I like that. Good way to do it. Oh, I might have made a liar myself. It looks like there is not a box every time you spawn into the game. That'd be a good way to go. Just a recommendation, always have the first floor, like one of the sides you go on, always, or even put it in the first room, rather. I would recommend you always have a chest in the first room that has spells for you to try out. Because that right there, that's going to make your game interesting immediately. Because everybody's going to get something different, and it's going to make them want to just play a new game just to experiment with what they got this time. I couldn't tell if those crystals... Oh, those increase my MP. Oh, cool. Oh, boy. Zombie. Yeah, zombie. Oh, these zombies kick ass. Lovely. What else we got? I want more spells. Come to me, treasure chest. Necro OP, please nerf. I'm almost inclined to agree. Wait, did that zombie just blow up when somebody shot it? If so, zombies just got, like, a lot more amazing. And now I'm getting health files and everything out of everywhere. Where did these come from? Wasn't getting these last game. Look at that, there's another one on the wall there. Huh. This is a very cool game. Just the concept of mixing and matching spells for different situations. Oh, cool, he dropped a spell. What do we got here? The Orb of Beat again. Okay, so what's this one? This one is... So it's different now. It's not when I set enemies on fire. It's not when I don't get set on fire. But rather, instead, it's whenever I summon an ally and whenever I die, because there's a chance I can revive myself. Very cool. Okay. We're going to set this on whenever I summon an ally. So basically just whenever I do... Oh, yay! 2 time spells? No, just 1. Looks like 2. We're going to put that on whenever I die. Give myself a little bit of time whenever I die to just try and revive myself. Very cool. Oh, what are those spikes? I don't know what that was. So look at that. Just by summoning zombies, I'm getting all these beat orbs. Ow. Okay, this thing's big and very, like... holy looking, which is probably bad for my necromancer complexion. I like the way that you first indicate where the shot is going to go by having a beam, but not a hurting beam. You see that purple beam right there? And then it turns light. That's how you know where the damage is going to come from. Very nice little bit of game design right there. Giving me a hint ahead of time. My only recommendation is maybe make it a completely different color, because at first I thought it was going to hurt me instead of help me. I'm not sure if my max MP is supposed to be increasing from these, or my max HP or MP is supposed to be increasing from these vials, but I'm not necessarily complaining, so here we are. Come on, die, giant, potentially holy object. I am the caster of damnation! Oh, it's so close. This thing's like a boomerang. It just keeps following me around. I love it. Oh, no, they went to the wall. No, I really want to see what that awesome black-blue looky one is. Oh, you monsters. Damn you, lag and bugs and such. Ruining my fun. What do we got here? Dismiss. Force enemies away from you. That's probably really good for when I'm summoning something. Although it might take them away from me. Let's put that when I get hit. I like that a lot better. Alright, that's the next floor. It's cross with me. Okay, that's an acceptable pun. I will allow it. Let's see what we got going on here. So what is this? Teleport lob. Teleport to location after a delay. We're going to hold on to that. Okay, wait. I'm going to try something stupid that probably shouldn't work, but whatever. I don't mind abusing glitches if I'm getting messed over by... Oh, wow. Screwed over by them. Let's see. No! I want to teleport lob out there. Don't do this to me, game. Oh, well. Worth a shot. Alright, there's a few more rooms to explore. Let's see if I missed any extra spells before I move on. Very nice bit of color coordination on the maps. From what I can tell, it looks like... Oh, maybe I'm wrong, actually. Oh, okay, they're opaque. That's why. I was going to say it looks like they're a little bit darker when I haven't gone into them yet, but I've been near them. But I guess that might not be the case. Might I recommend that you make them darker when they're rooms you haven't been in yet, but that you've been near? That way you have a general idea of what you're walking into nearby. Because you could probably glance over and see. I mean, granted, from my field of view here with the low lighting, might not be the case, but I would assume you'd be able to kind of get a glimpse of what's around. Ooh, was that like 2 more? No, just 1 more. For the Orb of Beat. Orb of Beat down is more like it. Ow! Ow! Guns hurt! Gun greater than Necromancer, this is fact. Orb of Beat better than gun, though, so, you know. It's a very rock, paper, scissors-esque situation. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, I don't know why I keep teleporting. Damn you, bugs! This game is really awesome, and I really, really want that bug to go away. But even despite that bug, I think this is still really cool. As long as I just don't move, I'll be fine. Alright. No more jumping, please. Just enemy killing and good times. Alright, what do we got here? Fireworks! Illuminate your surrounding. That can be immediately helpful for me. Let's do this. There we go. Neat. But how do I direct them? Oh, I see. Oh, that's cool! They actually, in a three-dimensional way, are moving up towards the screen, and then... Ooh, that's cool. I like that a lot. Very nice effect. It really adds a third dimension to this two-dimensional game. That's brilliant. Just brilliant. I love it. It's very Mode 70, but I'm okay with that. Now, how much mana does a zombie cost? It'd be nice if you put the MP costs in the descriptions. That way I have a better idea of how much I'm using when I do stuff. Because I'm not sure if it's the zombie that's costing me a lot or the beat orb that I'm summoning with it that's costing me something. Either way, though. Ooh, so cool. So there we go. So the movement is tied to FPS. So this is probably partially my fault, actually. By which I mean all completely 100% my fault. More fireworks. I want it to be like a freaking Pink Floyd laser show up in here. I have become comfortably numb. Horrible Highsight. Horrible singing. But look at all this booty. Ooh, look at that. I can be a pyromancer now if I want, for the most part. What is this? Explosion! Summon a gigantic explosion of death. Does that count as a summoning spell, I wonder? One way to find out. Alright, let's see. It does not, but that's okay because it's a giant explosion of death. So, you know, it's got that going for it. I'm okay with this. Wait a minute. Why does that wall look like it can be broken? Hang on, I have a spell called Wall Breaker. We can test this theory right now. That wall cannot be broken, but it so looks like it should be able to. Let's see. Okay. This is a big first floor, I gotta say. I was expecting like maybe one or two more rooms to look at, but apparently I was very much mistaken. There's a lot of rooms. Might want to consider cutting back the number of rooms in early stages. Just so I'm not spending the entire game on one floor. I think that was another wizard or witch or something. But other than that, looks like I've cleared out this giant floor, I'm hoping. Maybe. I'm just staring at the map at this point. Oh, nope, still not cleared. I will get this last one. It won't be the last one. Nope, because I see another one below it. This is a big floor. Gusto, increase your speed for a short time. That sounds fun. Let's do that. And what's this one? Orb of electricity. Shoot a sphere that zaps nearby enemies. That's going right there. And you know what? Let's also make it so whenever I summon something, I light up the room. Cold feet, of course, whenever I hit something. And fireball, just 'cause. Wow, look at that effect. I'm completely messing up my frame rate right now. And I don't think I can be afford doing that right now. Alright, I think this is the last room down here. There's so much to see. But I gotta say, just finding all these spells, it's really cool to see all these spells so early. Oh, okay, I guess that's not really a way to go. But you know what? I think that is probably the best place to end it for now. This game, I like it. I like it a lot. I like all the potential it has. I love all the spells that are already in it, and I can't wait to see more spells, which are definitely promised. Ooh, look at that. I move really quick. I am the Flash! But anyway, very cool game. Very, very cool game. I'm going to completely ignore the movement bug because that's entirely on my part because of the stream probably, so let's pretend that didn't happen. Granted, it can be coded around, and hopefully it will be in the future, but even so, I gotta say, what I'm seeing so far for an alpha, very, very nice game. Thank you very much for sharing this game with us, Yakos. I love it. Very, very cool. And yes, I did notice the negative mana, but I chose to ignore it. Thank you very much for presenting this game.